Well, I'm here in Austin, Texas, and I am with Matt from Lexus. Texas Lexus?
Yeah, that's us.
How you doing, Matt?
Excellent.
And what do we have over here?
This is the RX 350L.
Okay.
This is the extended length version of the RX that accommodates the third row seat.
Awesome. And what color is this, by the way?
I believe this is Nightfall Mica, which is our dark blue.
Okay. Well, it's pretty windy out here. I think we should go inside. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's also very cold.
Well, we've got heated seats and a heated steering wheel.
Oh, well, that checks off all the boxes today. Cool. So let's talk about this interior real quick. This is really cool. I like this.
Yeah, this is one of, I think, 4 trim kind of wood looks that we have, as well as the two-tone of the leather. So you see, you have the black doors and the contrast with the taupe interior. So
nice.
Gives it a little bit of a, mixes it up, breaks up some of the big pieces, but it just kind of adds, you got the really, they have a very specific angle on the stitching to make it really smooth and straight looking. So it's something that they've worked on very, very diligently, and I think it really comes out nice with the contrast color as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a very stylish look in here, especially for what you're in, which is an SUV. A stylish SUV is like hard to come by. Okay, so is this a hybrid?
No, this is not the hybrid, although we do offer a hybrid version.
Okay.
So this is 3.5 liter V6, 8-speed automatic.
Okay,
and this is also all-wheel drive.
Okay, and then the L, what does the L really stand for?
L is extended body length, so it adds 4.7 inches to the length, and that accommodates the third row seat. Same wheelbase as the standard RX.
Okay, so it's an RX. L means third row.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
okay.
Third row is really what it adds. Change the roof line a little bit to give you a little extra headroom in the third row.
Okay.
But other than that, mechanically, it is the same as the regular RX.
Okay. So it means more or less longer, not the luxury version.
No, okay.
Yeah.
It comes in all the same trim levels as the standard model. So you can get the hybrid, you can get captain's chairs in the back. All the features are the same.
Okay, well, one of the best things about the Lexus these days is the start sequence, right? So you put your foot on the brake, and the way these screens come to life is really cool. Everything just kind of glows in. It's nice. And so we have a heated steering wheel and heated seats, and
yes, and we have a feature called Climate Concierge, which is essentially if you set the automatic climate control to a warmer temperature than it is outside, it'll automatically set the seats and the steering wheel and on auto, so they'll come on automatically to warm everything up as fast as possible.
Oh, that's very cool. So we're on auto now.
Correct. So we've been driving around, so it's already warmed up. So, but if the car was essentially cold and you set it to 72, it would automatically kick those on to get things going.
Okay, just to give you an idea, it was 90 yesterday, actually last night, and it's 45 now.
Big swing. Yeah, I would say that's
welcome to Texas. I'm going to have you hold this, and then I'm going to put my seatbelt on, and then we're going to go take this around the block. I'll ask you some questions. Is that all right?
No, cool. No problem at all.
Press and drive, and we're clear. So I see we have a heads-up display here.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and grab that.
Okay. Yeah, the heads-up display is reconfigurable. You can add different features that you like, whether it's just speed limit or tachometer or navigation. You can fine-tune a lot of those features, as well as the brightness and the height, so you can really get it right in your line of sight.
Okay, and just the next thing I'm seeing here is the Mark Levinson sound system.
Yes, that is the certainly top-of-the-line audio system. They really don't get much better than that in terms of audio in a vehicle. This system, I believe this is the 15-speaker system, although I could be wrong on that because I might be mixing it up with some of our other vehicles, but they're usually around 15 to 17 speakers. So that includes subwoofers, multiple drivers in the doors, tweeters, different variations of tweeters and mid-ranges.
The whole dynamic range.
Yeah, so you see you have a center channel up here, as well as the 2 speakers in the dash, additional drivers in the door, rear doors, and subwoofer as well.
Just speakers everywhere. Speakers galore.
Pretty much. You're completely surrounded. buy a system with more power than you pretty much ever need, but really good sound reproduction.
Well, my theory is that you should always upgrade the stereo. Is it an option or standard?
It is optional.
Okay.
Yes. So the standard system is still I have a 10-speaker system, so it's it's not too shabby itself, but if you really want that little extra bump in the overall quality, you really can't get much better than Levinson system. It's really purpose built for this specific interior, so it's really outstanding.
Definitely. And then on the Lexus side, what is this now? Because when the RX first came out, it was the only SUV.
Correct, yeah. And so now this is sort of the middle of the lineup. So now we have the NX below it in size, but similar configuration.
Okay.
And then we have the new UX, which is brand new.
I just drove that.
Yeah, that comes out in December, so that would be the smallest.
Yeah.
And then above this, you would have the GX, which is the truck-based vehicle. About the same size interior-wise. You can get a third row in that. But you get more capacity to tow. It's more of, if you do some either heavy off-roading or towing, GX is a much better suited to that.
Yeah, and then of course you have the LX, which is the daddy.
LX is the top of the line, the flagship SUV.
Based on the Land Cruiser, for those of you.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and
pretty much everything.
And as far as the UX, I just drove that recently, so you can check that on my channel as well, New Car Spin. So be sure to like this video if you're a Lexus fan and subscribe for more. And based on what we're driving here, so can you tell me what the options are, what we're looking at as far as options?
Okay. I mean, a lot of them we put into packages. So, you have your cold weather package, which, gives you your heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated, I don't know if this one has the heated windshield wipers or not, but essentially anything you would need in a cold weather climate.
Okay.
And then you have a luxury package, which will give you some of the other upgrades, like the seats, your navigation system, your heads-up display, the 360 camera for seeing behind you, some of the other features that you don't necessarily have to have, but are nice to have.
Yeah.
And so you can mix and match a lot of those packages in different ways. So we don't have trim levels like some other vehicles in the class. We sort of
that's nice. Let's run into a tree.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hit there.
Two vehicles. That's nice. All right.
Not sure how that happened.
Welcome to Austin.
Yeah,
glad it was on that side, not this side.
Yeah. One good thing is we have a lot of standard safety features. So.
Okay. Let's go over that. Let's go over the safety features.
Let's see. I think we're up to 10 airbags, automatic emergency braking, definitely like your typical traction control, a lot of the basics, and then we add, let's see what's on this one. As part of the packages, you'll get automatic emergency braking in the rear, so like if you're backing up and about to back up into a pole, it'll not only sense it and alert you, but it'll actually put brakes on a little bit, so that if you aren't paying attention, you don't see something, it'll brake for you a little bit, and usually that's enough.
A little bit of a jolt just to scare you.
Yeah, I mean it's not really meant for anything high speed or anything. It's really just meant to if you just have something you just don't see, it'll kind of intervene, and that's one of those features that really just you don't think about too often, but when it comes into play, you're really thankful you had it.
Oh, exactly. And then so those safety features are on the RX regardless if it's the RX or the RXL or the hybrid version. It's all there.
Yes.
Okay.
We have one of the most comprehensive safety systems standard in the luxury category. So almost there's a couple features like a blind spot monitor that is a feature on its own that is not part of that, but for the most part all those features are standard.
Okay. And then just on the design, like this trim is an option?
This specific trim is optional. There are, like I said, 4 different types of trim you can get, and really it's more of a style option, not so much, it's not considered so much an upgrade as it is just, what do you prefer? So, if you were getting your car, it's really, there's one that's all black, there's this that has a design in it, There's a couple others that just have different looks to it. So it's really just kind of what you like.
If you like this look, then you don't have to get this color interior.
Exactly. There's a lot of combinations that you can put together with the different types of trim and colors.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes they are limited, just depending on some specific colors, but for the most part, they're interchangeable.
Okay. And then this one is all-wheel drive?
This is all-wheel drive. Otherwise, the standard model is front-wheel drive.
Okay.
And the other major configuration would be if you went with a hybrid.
The hybrid would be standard all-wheel drive.
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. Nice. And is that hybrid a plug-in?
Or is no, not a plug-in hybrid.
Okay.
So it's essentially just boosting your performance a little bit with the electric motors, as well as giving you a little bit better mileage, but no need to plug in.
Very cool. Well, I'm going to stop it up here, and then I'll let you valet it down for me.
Oh, that's no problem at all.
I know I'm trying to experience amazing, and
down in the parking garage is not where you want to do that.
Nah, it's a little too cold for me. So I'm going to roll right here, and thank you very much, Matt.
No problem.
Yeah, cool.
See you.
And if you have any,
enjoyed the drive.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. And if you have any questions about this car or want me to ask Matt anything, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to reach out to him and reply to your comments. And if I have more information, I'll put it in the description as well. New Car Spin, Matt from Lexus. Thanks for watching. See ya.